They say hi, by the way, and thanks for the jumpers. I'm working my way from obscurity to oblivion. Now, there are some teachers in the audience, and I've just got one message for you. Stop whining about teaching. It's not that bad. Two good things about it: inside work and no heavy lifting. Come on. Now, while you're here, actually, I should just say, you're not from Liverpool, go to Southport. I know someone who knows where the sea is. In fact, one of the joys of going to Southport is being able to paddle outside the 3-mile limit. I once got mugged by Lawrence of Arabia. They've also got this model village that they make a really big deal about, and caught fire about 4 years ago. You could see the flames about 3 feet away. Okay, my poem is called Mackenzie's Lies, so not much clues in the title. It was heavily criticised by Soakaway and Drainage Weekly. I hate the gutter press. But I have, please yourselves, I've not been personal against Kelvin McKenzie. In fact, to be honest with you, I worship the ground that awaits his corpse. So, without further ado, I'll get on with the poem. Okay, because we're on a tight budget time-wise. Okay, Mackenzie's Lies. Kelvin McKenzie wrote lies on the front page, provoking at once a predictable outrage, as his poison was read by each credulous reader, so keen to believe in their crass cheerleader. Following on from the Hillsborough tragedy when the 96 died on that April Saturday. With facts unchecked, he chose vilification, presenting a smokescreen of misinformation, while the families of the 96 shed lonely, bitter tears, robbed of sleep and peace of mind for more than 20 years. Back home in Liverpool was much desolation and anxious arrangements for untimely funerals, with relatives attending to weep and to pray for the victims who died on that fateful spring day. Sons and daughters all left crushed and broken, but so many questions remaining unspoken. But when that sickening headline came screaming, presented as truth with contempt for the meaning, for those living anywhere near the Mersey, there is no absolution for Kelvin McKenzie, while the families of the 96 shed lonely, bitter tears, robbed of sleep and peace of mind for more than 20 years. Meanwhile, the odious Kelvin McKenzie continued to wallow in lavish prosperity, wallowing in a definite notoriety, frequently guesting on radio and TV, still vomiting his doctrine of bile and of poison. He spoke with some passion in the name of press freedom, but in Liverpool everyone knew what he'd done and vowed never again ever to follow the sun. Don't buy it, don't read it, you'll find it degrading, its very existence is contaminating. While the families of the 96 shed lonely, bitter tears, robbed of sleep and peace of mind for more than 20 years. They say the truth will come out in the end, but slowly, unless you have powerful friends. And for all those people who waited for justice, who with dignity and courage faced down their detractors, and tireless campaigning despite many setbacks, and an establishment saying cover-ups never happen, and denying that the deaths were ever unlawful, that the victim's behaviour was somehow the reason. After 23 years, the whole fabrication was exposed as a fiction that fooled half the nation. When the last word is said on this terrible tragedy, don't forget the part played by the despicable, lying, execrable, maggot-repellent Kelvin McKenzie, and don't forget the families of the 96 still shedding bitter tears, robbed of sleep and peace of mind for 23 long years. Thank you.